Pew, pew.
Hello, everybody. It's the Bubba the Love Sponge show and the after show, the Uncensored, if you will. Myself, Anna, Blitz, and Lummy. Lummy freshly crowned the new champion of the strap. Great, great score
Good
on
job,
that,
Lummy.
Lummy. I hope I
Good job, Lumpy.
didn't disappoint. Thank you for the
Disappoint.
great
Disappointing. Yeah, that was great.
the great text I've gotten from my friends now calling me Lumpy. even the program director, Brad James, over at AM 820 has isolated the clip, and it's available. Hey, I'd love to talk to you from time to time. Do you even remember? Do you even know what my name is, Brad? Lumpy. But
Yeah.
Lumpy. 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 But Lumpy Bubba.
We'll just cut that lumpy out and put Bubba.
No, we got to keep it. Now, let me make sure you reach out to him and
Yeah, I will.
tell him thank you very much. And
We look forward to seeing him at the football game in September at the tailgate party.
Yeah, tell him to come get a beer.
Yeah, free beer. Tell him we have free beer, some pizzas.
how cool would it be if Brett Favre did show up at our tailgate
Just
deal?
lose
That
your
would be
shit,
cool.
wouldn't you?
I would lose my shit. I would lose my shit. Well, so would all the Packer fans. They'd lose their shit too.
Yeah.
Everybody would lose their
We'd
shit.
have to have security there for that one.
Yeah. Everybody would lose their shit. But, God, it was just so surreal. This is a guy, like, I don't send clips of my show to my father at all. But I'm going to send, when Rhett gets that interview, just in itself, I'm going to send that to my dad.
That's awesome.
He'd probably like that.
Now, was he a Favre fan?
Oh yeah, I mean my Packer fan, being a Packer fan comes from my father,
Right.
and then Tyler's a Packer fan. It just, I mean, I think you kind of go by the way of your dad, on a lot of things.
Yeah.
How you grew up.
Yeah, like your dad wasn't really into sports too much, was he? Was he like into the Padres or the San Diego Chargers?
No, my dad hated American sports. My dad watched soccer and rugby.
Right, but growing up in San Diego, you had some really, really prestigious franchises in the San Diego Chargers with Dan Fouts and Eric Coryell.
There was never a moment I ever saw American football on the television.
Not even now, and you lived in a city that had a
very
rugby, storied franchise,
soccer, and mixed martial arts.
I mean,
the early days of the UFC.
Lummy, I mean, the Padres back when Anna was growing up, I think I might have been with Tony Gwynn.
Tony Gwynn was on there. They had Dave Winfield.
Mark McGuire or whatever.
No, he never played for the Padres.
Oh, never mind.
But, you
He was
had
on the Oakland A's.
Kellen Winslow Sr., Dan Fouts.
I've never even heard of these people. There was probably cricket on before there was baseball.
Lummy, who was that? Natron Means?
Yeah, Natron Means is a running back.
Natron Means.
He was a running back when they went against the 49ers in the 94 Super Bowl.
He was a fucking load.
I do remember when the Chargers went to the Super Bowl. That was so big.
Oh, there was that one guy, too. Neil Mount Plaisir. That's who that was.
Oh, Neil Mount Plaisir.
Yeah.
Junior Seau, we lived in the same town as him.
You did?
Yeah, he killed himself where my dad lives now.
Well, he killed not at the same house.
But in the city.
Same city, yeah.
Same
Oceanside,
municipality.
California. What?
What's your dad's place like? Like, is it an apartment? Is it a condo? Is it a house?
It's a condo, like 2-story condo. It's really cute. Yeah, it's right. It's close to everything. It's like 10 minutes from the water. It's really nice.
How about your mom's place? Is she got a little bigger?
Well, my mom is married and she lives in San Clemente, Orange County, California, and it's an affluent ass area. It's pretty fucking bougie. I'm like, hell yeah.
Your mom's bougie.
You can see the water from
her house.
From her house. Yeah, it's not a big place, but I mean Orange County, California. I mean it's probably doubled in listing price right now.
What's her husband do for a living?
I think he works for a auto dealership.
Neil Mount Plaisir, 1999 Super Chat.
Thank you, Neil. Mount Plaisir.
He used to live here in Clearwater, actually.
He did?
Really?
Yeah, he grew up with they went to high school together. Did I tell you this?
Well, hold on.
Right.
In San Diego.
No, my mom's from the San Gabriel Valley. She's from LA.
Okay.
She's from LA. I'm trying to think of something like close to it.
I didn't know that he was in Clearwater.
Yeah, he lived in Florida for a while, so he's familiar with this area.
Post high
She's
school?
from La Puente, California, which is by Corona,
and
California.
so they went to high school together.
They did, and I guess there weren't there weren't very many Jews in town, so they went to like synagogue together.
LA is controlled by the Jewish community.
Not where my mom grew up.
Oh, okay.
She grew up in
Hollywood.
a Hispanic area, a very Hispanic heavy area.
So
even in the 70s.
So when did her now husband? At what era was he in this area?
I'm not quite sure, but I know that he worked somewhere in Clearwater. I honestly don't know. It could have been anywhere between the 1980s and the early 2000s.
When did him and her reunite?
After my parents split in like 2010.
And
12.
Facebook?
Excuse me.
Probably.
I think that no, it wasn't Facebook.
Family class reunion?
Actually, I
Classmates.com?
think
Hold on, Bubba. Wait, this gets way
was.
better.
What?
Well,
How did your mom and her now husband?
I think it was like a class reunion.
Mm-hmm.
which one?
Probably like
High school.
I know, but like 20th, 50th.
Oh God, I don't
Second,
know.
third.
40.
And was
50th?
now with her and
30.
Philip already
Yeah, they were split.
Splitsville.
I actually did ask if there was any overlap, and there wasn't.
Hold on, because hold on.
Well, they're never gonna bet.
of course,
Your mom's
but
not gonna
whatever.
bet.
I'm gonna just take her at her word.
Yeah,
I'm thinking my mom used to fuck around.
because Bubba, this guy would come over to their house when they were married.
When Philip
Yeah,
and your mom was married,
Yeah.
this guy
Yeah.
would come over to the house.
I
and
remember him.
we had some of that at our house too.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, let's just okay.
No, hold on. I experienced the same thing. So we're not trying to like make anybody look bad or anything like that. Like,
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But
One of them was your tutor.
Yeah, my mom blasted. My mom ended up, but my mom and dad were already divorced or going through a divorce. But I think there might have been a little overlap. But who are we to judge? I mean, fuck. If overlap is all the things that the dirtiest that our parents got, then that's a child's play compared to what we've got ourselves into. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So the Janie Cakes had a little overlap of action. Who cares?
I don't think there's any overlap there, but they just know each other.
Yeah. And Anna doesn't want to speak about it because Philip listens to the show, and that's my boy. I don't think your mom listens to the show as much as Philip does.
I think my mom listens more on Twitch and my dad listens more on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now, does your dad date at all?
Yeah, my dad has a girlfriend. She's awesome.
Really? Mm-hmm. Now, a long-term, like one that he's been with for a while?
Well, he was with a woman for 7 years, and then they broke up, and he was just thinking, like, oh, I'm never going to meet anybody. And then literally, like, I don't know, 12 days later, he meets another woman, and he's, like, super stoked on her, and they're great together.
And this has been a while now?
Yeah, he's been with this current one probably around 9 months, a year, something like that. Yeah, my dad's a hustler.
Did you get a chance to meet her?
Yes, I did. She's a very kind woman, and they get along very well.
Are they living
very
together?
Compatible. No, they don't live together.
See, I would think they would live together. I would think that older people would want to live together because they get more
Quickly?
lonely.
Well, not really, because my dad is very, set in his ways, and so is she, and they have their own places, and they just like getting together for weekend getaways, and sometimes during the week. But my dad likes his own space, and it sounds like she does as well. So it's really good setup.
How about kind of like you and Blitz? But you and Blitz are spending more and more time together now.
Yes.
You guys are practically moved in.
I do spend a lot of time.
I know you do.
Yeah.
When's the big lease countdown? December?
May.
Oh, May.
Yeah, we got
it's
some
been a
time.
while, yeah.
Yeah, you got a little while to break up, get back together,
Sure.
Blitz, get a co-ed or two. Anna, if you guys broke up,
Yeah.
please know that I'm not going to get rid of him.
Yeah, I knew that from the get.
Yeah, I know.
good job, Blitz.
And I don't want you, Blitz, to make me get rid of her either. Like, I'm just going to say, listen, you two just have to deal with it, okay? And me and Lummy are allowed to, fuck with you about it.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, it's open season if they would break up. I'm fucking with them. I don't, for some reason, I don't foresee you guys breaking up. I think you guys are pretty solid.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think you guys are really into each other.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm into me.
Lummy, how's little Walker doing?
Oh, he's doing great.
Is he mowing the lawn by himself?
Is he mowing the lawn by himself?
No, he not yet. It's trying to get him there, but he is wearing shoes now and walking around a lot. So
He's quite mobile now. He's really made, like, kids, they go from barely, like, when they first learn how to walk, they're real clumsy, and then, like, 2 weeks later, motherfucker, they're walking. Like, it only takes, like, 2 weeks of kind of the stumbling stage, and then they got it. And I've seen some latest. He's got it. Like,
he's got it. All
yeah,
right. Yeah. He
can probably walk better than you after a few cocktails.
Oh, 100%. I mean, he's doing really well though. He's a superstar.
It was probably nice, like, a month ago when you could be like, he's not going very far. We just sit here.
Yeah,
and
not
now
anymore.
And now it's like he stands up and you're like, oh crap, we got to get him, or he's running down the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what he
Is
said
he a wild
yesterday.
man? Is he a wild man?
Yeah, I took him out because it rained really hard, and I was in the garage with him, and I was kind of like, having him watch the, thunderstorm and the wind, and then he just took off, like almost in a full sprint out to the street, right where the lightning and the rain.
Can you imagine if something would have happened to him? How you'd be dead.
Oh, I would just leave it. You would never see me again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it would just, even if he just like scraped his knee or something, you'd still be taking the Latin Whopper hard tonight.
Yeah, super hard. He's a tough kid though. He never he only cries,
when
I hold him.
When Anna holds him.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
He doesn't even cry much when I hold him anymore.
No, not at all. I mean, he watches you every day.
When's his birthday?
September 24th.
Oh, so he's coming up on
the big
Sure.
one.
the big one. No,
Sure.
big two.
Yeah.
The big two.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, he's gonna be two.
Big two.
No, he's one.
Yeah.
One.
I
He's
thought
only one.
He's only one.
Yeah, his party's the.
Motherfuckers just
Yeah,
are
it's just
walking.
it's his big first birthday on the 24th.
Shit, Tyler wouldn't
Party.
walk in.
Are you sure it's not the 23rd?
No, but I thought Bubba was asking about his birthday party. Sorry.
What?
When's
What?
his-
Birthday's the
when-
23rd.
When's your son's birthday?
No,
September
the 23rd.
Then why'd you
September
say it's-
23rd.
When Bubba said, when was his birthday? You
How
said
do I know
the
better than
24th.
you?
No, I thought you were talking about the birthday party.
Why would he ask about the birthday party?
All Lummy cares about, everything in life is a party. So he didn't really know the date. He just knows the date that you're celebrating that.
Yeah,
thing.
the 24th.
Why would Bubba care about the party?
I thought he might want to come to it. Like he was asking, like, when's the big party for him? Like his first birthday.
Okay.
No, I got to tell you, man, I am. When we get back from this vacation, I am slammed.
When we get back from the vacation, you're going to need a vacation?
Yeah, yeah, and then I'm going to the cabin.
Are you?
When?
On
In
that-
September
on
when
that-
it was
on that
Labor Day?
Oh, no, that October, isn't it?
No, I'm going to the cabin next, in that's September.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Labor Day? We have a.
And
yeah,
then-
that's right.
And then October, Warsaw. And then I'm done. I might go to Reno in November,
Okay.
but probably December. Lummy, what is...
Have you talked to your dad about that again?
No, he's mad at me right now.
For what?
Because I don't communicate fast enough.
Oh.
Like, my dad doesn't realize I'm fucking busy, and he's 3 hours behind me, and I get up at 2:30 in the morning, which is 11:30 at night for him.
Yeah.
And then by the time I go to bed about 6, I mean, I guess during the
3
day,
p.m.
What kind of hours does he keep?
I don't know. I have no idea.
You don't know. I didn't know if you
You
knew
don't
if he
communicate.
stayed up late or went to bed early or what.
I don't know. I don't have any idea.
Okay.
But if you don't return his text, boy, he gets fucking full hot on the deal. He's
Really?
like, "Oh, we're not talking now." I'm like, "Dad, jeez, I'm interviewing Brett Favre. I'm prepping."
Yeah, just wait till he watches that one.
Oh, he'll probably pick it apart. He'll probably.
You know,
Oh,
you should have
no.
known that
Already
guy's name, and you should have known this guy's name.
I've already gotten a couple of texts saying, "You talked too much. You didn't allow Brett to answer." I thought that
You let him talk.
Who told you that?
I just got an email from one of my friends who said, "You talked too much. You didn't let Brett." I thought that I asked the question.
What a friend.
Well, yeah, that guy's. You know what? The person who emailed me, you're not really my friend.
Nope.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that I don't think now. Sometimes I do talk too much. It's a habit I have. It's kind of the dynamic that I have. I have tried to got better at interrupting my guests, but I don't.
And you
think,
have.
and I don't think that I interrupted Brett one time. I mean, a lot of my questions were very wordy and setting them up.
But you were like peppering in a lot of memories and stories.
And it was more of a like conversation reflection more than it was a promotion of anything or anything like that. And I think that you could see that I did my due diligence.
Yeah.
I mean, I even knew that he chained up his daughter Brittany, or one of his daughters. Yeah, Brittany, who said she was so embarrassed. She was going to 8th grade, and here she is. You know, she's already. Her dad is the most famous guy in the entire state.
Yeah,
rich, and she's going to 8th grade, and she's like part of the cool club. You know, she's plays basketball and stuff like that. I think she might have been a cheerleader, and she was like. My dad drove this beat-up white Chevy pickup truck, and all of my other friends were getting dropped off in Lexuses and things like that. They didn't have near the money that my dad did, but my dad insisted on driving this white pickup truck,
That's
and
funny.
the muffler fell off, and rather than to go get it fixed, my dad chained it to the bumper, and because he thought he was Johnny Handyman, and when we went over the bump, the muffler fell off. I don't think that a lot of people are getting that story out of Brett Favre nowadays.
Nope.
That's funny.
So, hopefully I didn't. I kind of felt maybe I shouldn't have showed him some of my stash.
Honestly, that was funny. Like, it was great.
Yeah.
It just showed you, like, because obviously, Brett Favre isn't as big a deal to me as to you, but you're like a true fan, and you have been for like decades.
Right,
and that really came through, and your audience knows how excited you were. So I think it was kind of cool for you to, tone down the coolness factor and just kind of fanboy out a little bit.
I did fanboy out like a little
Yeah.
bitch.
Well, it does seem like he has a dry sense of humor too, because when you showed him the picture, and he's like, "That's great."
Yeah, but I mean. I think he kind of fanboyed me out there a little bit. I think I fanboyed myself out a little bit, maybe. But I do think, and I do stand behind this, and I think, honest to God, I've been told that they're worth probably $3,000 or $4,000. But my Reggie White, the last pants that he wore for the Pro Bowl, I would give to his widow.
How mad would you be if you gave them to her and she just like turned around and eBayed them?
She wouldn't. She wouldn't. Like, these are the last pair of pants her husband wore as, like, Lummy, these are the last pair of pants her husband ever wore as a football player.
Yep.
Do you know, and like, I'm being serious, like, do you know that she would care?
I don't know.
Because some people, some people, even if they're related, like, they don't care about that.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Getting Brett's opinion of that, I don't know what he said. I think he said that maybe that would be a good thing to give.
He said that.
And then maybe the Lamont Hollenquest ring. I'm doing better now. Let me. I forget what I paid for this. It's Lamont Hollenquest's NFC Championship ring. They got because you get a ring for now. It's his 97 NFL. You get a ring if you win the NFC Championship, and then you get a ring if you win the Super Bowl. And so, I wonder if I should give this back to Lamont Hollenquest. Just give it. I mean, he pawned it. Because he was down on his luck, I wonder if I should just give it back to him.
That seemed like it seemed like Favre was pretty surprised. Like, wow, he was already starting to pawn his stuff off.
Maybe Lumpy can work on getting another guest on the on the show.
But maybe I should see
LB's56 on Instagram.
Maybe I should see what it's worth before
you just give it back to him.
This thing could probably Lummy, maybe Google what is a Green Bay Packer 1997 Players NFC Championship ring worth. Here it is. I got it right here. It's a pretty. It's not quite as big as our Bubba Army rings, but it's a pretty big ring.
Yeah, it looks like Brett was a little upset he never got one of those. It says 11,950.
No, hold on. I'm not giving it back.
Yeah,
I'll turn this bitch in immediately.
Because I guess that's the last one that Bernardo Harris, who wore number 55. I guess he got a winning bid of $11,950.
Well, I got Lamont, and I think his number was 56. And I got Lamont Hollenquest's, NFC Championship Players ring.
Oh yeah, you might want to keep on to that one.
You might want to hold that one.
Yeah, I mean $11,000.
Yeah, $11,000. I heard that Reggie White's game-worn pants might be worth $3,000 max. I could probably absorb that. I can't take 11G hit.
Because it says it has what 10. It's 10K gold and 17 cut diamonds. Yep. Yeah, that's not.
No, I don't know how you'd find this out, but my opinion is if you think that the family would display those and like the pants, then by all means I would give them to them. But if they're not, then either keep them yourself or sell them.
Yeah. I mean, but they're so rare that I don't know that people appreciate them. They're literally the last pair of pants that Reggie White ever wore, because it's the 2000 Pro Bowl, and he in July of 2000 re-signed for a 1-year deal with the Carolina Panthers after he retired. And then I think Tony Dungy was the coach that year.
Yep.
And he put him in he wasn't nominated. He put him in as a special player. Did you know that? The coach can pick 2 or 3 guys.
Okay.
And Reggie wasn't on the roster.
But we found that picture of him. I remember I sent it to you.
Yeah,
a long time
no,
ago.
we have him we have him at the Pro Bowl with these pants on.
Yeah.
We have pictures of it.
Oh no, I mean they're awesome. I'm just saying if you're going to donate them, if I don't know how, but find out if they would actually appreciate them.
I don't think I'm going to donate them.
Then keep them or sell them.
Yeah, I'll just keep them.
Yeah, the next time we got Brett on, we can ask him.
Weren't they in a display case at one point?
Yeah, they were. But the display case just became. I need to put him in a better display case.
Okay.
Because it was a cheap one.
Oh, okay.
Do you think we'll get Favre again?
I think so. I think it would be perfect too. Like I said before, the Packers Bucks game. Even if he doesn't come down, to have him on before.
Yeah,
talk Brady and Rodgers.
Right.
Because he went to the game 2 years ago and he kind of marked out to Brady.
We're like, hey, this is the Lumpy. Maybe you can tell him it's the Lumpy show, wanting to have you back on.
Yeah.
There's Favre right there.
Yeah, that's him at the game. Kind of just hanging out.
I think he had a dip on. I think he had a dip in today.
Oh.
Probably. Little dip right there with little chips.
Mm-hmm. Dip and chips. Say it.
Dip and chips. He's like a regular guy.
He is a regular. That's the cool thing about him is he's just a regular dude.
Right.
But he's right, man. He would, if Tony Romo and Aikman, and now Tom Brady.
Looked like he piqued his interest there.
Yeah,
he went from a hard no to maybe I could be like a John Madden,
like a folksy guy that played the game, John Madden, at 10, 12 million a year.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
If I'm prime, now has Amazon announced who their guys are? Is that's not where Brady's going, is it?
No, Brady has a thing for Fox.
Right. And didn't Aikman and Buck re-sign with?
No, they left. They went for, is it Monday Night Football? Or is it Sunday Night Football? They left, and the Amazon ones are Al Michaels and Kurt Herbstreit.
Yeah. You don't think that you don't think that Al Michaels and Brett Favre, even have Herbstreit in there, he's not a player.
Yeah, Aikman and Buck went to Monday Night Football.
Right. Well, Amazon. You wanna put some eyeballs on Amazon hosting the NFL. Put Brett in there with Al Michaels and Herbstreit. That right?
Actually, no. Fox really does need a little bit more announcers. I mean, they still have most of the games.
So who does Fox got?
I'm trying to look that up because I don't.
So Aikman and Buck left Fox. Favre needs a good setup guy though.
Yeah,
that's true.
He needs a good setup guy. Like Pat Summerall set up John Madden. Like John Madden was brilliant, but Pat Summerall is the one that set John up. So Favre needs a good setup guy.
Yeah, which I don't see really many people on Fox right now.
You know who's really good friends with Brett Favre, and I just didn't want to get, as you notice, I didn't really talk about any very controversial stuff at all.
No.
But I wanted to get his take on the Coach Gruden deal because he's super close with Gruden. Gruden was his quarterback's coach. Well, actually, when he got traded to Green Bay, Coach Gruden is the one that picked him up at the airport.
Yeah,
him and Chucky Gruden are
close.
I kind of wanted to get into my man. I think that Gruden's getting screwed by the league, but I didn't want to put Favre as that soundbite, and then somebody take that soundbite and then potentially hurt his chances of getting a color commentator job.
Yeah.
So there were some questions I did want to ask, but I just, out of respect, as to my first interview with him,
I
Right.
think that was a good call.
yeah. And I think that he knows that, you know, if he were to do the show again, I'm not here trying to get some type sound bites. I'm just here to have fun and talk about the game.
Of course.
Fox needs him.
Yeah, because their main guys now is Greg Olson, Kevin Burkhardt, and then obviously Aaron Andrews. And
That's
Tom
horrible.
Riley. I mean, Greg Olson's good, but he's not a number one.
No.
And not a big enough name.
They need Favre with Mike Tirico or something. Who's Tirico with now?
I think he's still with NBC.
With Chris Collinsworth?
Yeah.
I would get Collinsworth the boot and put Favre in there with Tirico.
Yeah, he could set him up. And obviously that's a bigger name than Colin.
Yeah, I mean, Chris Collinsworth, I don't know that he made the Hall of Fame, did he?
I don't think so. He was an okay wide receiver, but not great.
I want to know if Favre got his middle name.
What is it? Is it Leroy or something?
What is his middle name?
Lorenzo.
Brett. Oh, probably from his mom was probably like a Lorenzo Lama, or who was that guy that was really hot?
Lorenzo Lamas.
Yeah, Lorenzo Lamas.
What?
I don't think Lorenzo Lamas would. I don't think he was even around when. And Favre lost his dad, Irv.
Yeah, during that Raiders game.
Yeah, and then Favre, his dad died on a Friday. He flew to Oakland. I think he joined the team. It was a Sunday night game, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a night game. I know that. It was
a Monday night. It might have been a Monday night game.
Yeah, I think it was a Monday night. It was a Monday night game.
Yeah, and I think he went to his dad's funeral on Saturday, flew to Oakland, and I think hung 48 on him. I think fucking won like
41-7.
Oh, there you go.
And 399 yards and 4 TDs.
41, yeah. And,
where do you think he ranks on the greatest?
You know what? I forgot to do my Mount Rushmore. I wanted to say.
You started naming a couple people, and I thought for sure that's where you're
Yeah,
going.
me too.
I just got so fucking. I had so much stuff written and so many questions, and didn't want to get it all into football. Wanted to get into some lifestyle stuff, and wanted to put his wife over because he has put his wife through hell.
Yeah.
Wanted to talk about his daughters. I just wanted to talk about lifestyle stuff. But I was going to tell him my Mount Rushmore is him.
This is of quarterbacks, football players.
Yes,
what?
football players.
I'm
sorry, quarterbacks.
Okay.
My Mount Rushmore of quarterbacks, I wanted to tell Favre was Brett Favre, Joe Montana, Tom Brady, and then Peyton Manning right now, but that could be replaced with Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
So my Mount Rushmore of football is Brett Favre, Tom Brady, Joe Montana, and then the fourth is either Peyton Manning or Aaron Rodgers. Right now it's Peyton Manning.
No, that's a good one. I wonder if he would put himself in the Mount Rushmore.
Oh, God, I forgot to ask him that. I bet you Favre would.
I sure hope so.
He looked, when he leaned back a few times, he still looked pretty jacked.
Well, when he did that flex, when he was talking about the I think the nickel or defense or whatever,
Yeah.
he flexed up his biceps.
I guarantee you didn't know that Brett Favre didn't know what the nickel and the dime was, did you?
I didn't know he didn't know what the dime was. I heard about the nickel story, but I never knew about he didn't know dime and nickel.
Right.
That's pretty bad. But
I think we got some good information out of him.
yeah, I was interested. I liked when he talked about the Bucks thing. I didn't know that he was
coming to the
committed.
Bucks.
Yeah.
No, he was coming to the Bucks.
That would have been way better.
I guess the NFL Network has been like begging him to do stuff with them.
But here's the problem: they don't have enough money.
That's probably why he's turning them
they
down.
don't pay very well.
Right.
That's why Dion left. Dion left the NFL Network to go do Barstool Sports in his own deal, just because. I mean, now Dion, who is just as good of a communicator, maybe better than Brett, just as
Dion's
good.
probably more entertaining.
They were only paying Dion like 1.5. Like they don't pay a lot over there.
Right.
They just don't. And so, because they don't have enough games and there's not enough eyeballs on them. So, probably offering $5 million, $1.5 million too. And really, when you're worth what are they saying? When you're worth $100 million, $1.5 million doesn't get you out. That doesn't get you out of the house. It doesn't.
No,
Those get you off the
I
track.
agree.
You know,
It's not worth it.
but
and he says he's been frugal and smart with his money, so he's probably still has a lot of it.
He has been very frugal, did very well with it.
Doesn't he
again, Gilbert? Yeah, he owns his ranch that he lives on is 400 acres.
Huh.
And in Haiti, I think he lives in. I don't know if he lives in Kill, Mississippi, or Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
I grew up in Kill.
The M is. I think the M is silent.
I think it looks like he lives now in Sumrall, Mississippi.
Yeah, there you go. I think he has 2 grand. I think his oldest daughter has 2 kids, and his youngest daughter just was on some television show on CBS.
To make me, or I'm famous for something.
Yeah, I didn't get into all that. I did know that his son-in-law was British and he has no idea who Brett Favre is.
That's funny.
He did like that one though.
He did like that one. So anyway, hopefully we'll have that up for you guys to watch by itself.
Damn, what a spread he has.
Oh, send it to me, cuz.
Trying to find like a good one to send.
Yeah,
here.
he's got himself a Tony Stewart type spread.
Yeah,
does
he does.
Not?
Yes, he does.
He's got himself a Tony Stewart type spread. Probably only second to Tony.
This is just the overview.
I think Tony's got, is it 1,000 acres? Because Blitz isn't a mile by a mile by a mile by a mile, 1,000 acres. Maybe that's 466. I don't know. I know Tony owns a mile by a mile by a mile by a mile.
If it's a square mile, then it's 640 acres.
There you go. That's what Tony owns. Is this Favre's?
It's a video. It's a video too. If you play it.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm not going to play any.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably no audio, but
this is Favre's. This is his joint.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at this.
It's pretty nice.
Look at that big ass lake. Let me get back on that. Look at that lake.
Yeah.
See, Blitz, I'd like to have a nice freshwater lake like that. Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's got a bridge over too.
Mm-hmm. And he's got a little sand area out there.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Don't look at Dan. Dan's going to want to build a moat.
Of course.
The only thing missing is a giant garage warehouse.
You don't know what this is right here.
That's a pretty big sized garage.
But look at this. That's a 1, 2, 3, 3 bays on that side. It's hard telling what that is. Boy, that's a badass spread.
Yeah, he's got 465 acres.
Yep.
405 are high fenced, and he has deer and turkey on it, and hogs.
Look at that. That is a fucking badass place right there.
Yeah, that's pimp.
And he likes to. He's just like me. He likes to mow. He has like 3 or 4 zero-turn mowers. He likes to go out and fuck around, do shit like that, dig on his property. Blitz, I like how wooded it is.
Now, on the other side of that water feature right there, is that his carriage house?
I would bet you.
Is that where he lives?
I would bet you. I would bet you that Deanna
Yeah.
and half the family lives over here,
Yeah.
and then Favre lives over here.
Yep.
Just like Dan, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
he takes his golf cart over there.
You know that, and there's a road that you can get back there too, or you
Yep.
can.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's probably the
It's
nearest.
like in the middle of nowhere. Like even in the States, it's in the middle of nowhere, but it's cool.
That's exact. And Blitz, it looks like this place might be your nearest neighbor,
Yeah.
right? Go, Brett Favre, you fucking stud.
Yeah. Man, what a stud.
What a score.
Man, how nervous were you, Lummy, before?
Oh, I thought I wasn't going to sleep last night. I mean, that's the worst thing I wanted to do is come to Bubba and be like, hey, Bubba,
Canceled.
he's not coming on.
Or some guy comes on and it's like some old dude swinging his dog around on camera.
Doing the meat swing in front of
Playing.
Bubba. Gotcha.
Now, we weren't supposed to promote anything with him, were we?
No,
necessarily?
I asked him. The only thing he wanted was to have the doctor on. That was after I asked. He said he agreed to come on.
And
I said, do you want anything to promote? And he said, no. And then he sent me an email back and said, yeah, actually, can you have this guy on?
And it wasn't a requirement.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Now, and does Brett know that we had him on yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
The
And-
doctor confirmed, talked to, well, he didn't confirm with him, but he was talking to Brett.
Well, I'm sure that, and I think we did pretty good with the doctor.
No, that guy was
Yeah,
super happy
yeah.
with the
I think we
interview.
did super good with him.
Yeah. we looked into the doctor, or like Lummy did, and then talked to Dan about it and said, yeah, let's have him on. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't a requirement.
Right. I'm telling you right now, I think you could get Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, Lummy.
Lummy, I think you can use this one to get Aaron Rodgers.
Lumpy.
I think you could send this one to Aaron Rodgers people and said, hey, man, Bubba would, I think that you start getting enough of these. You start getting like, you get my Dion one.
Yeah.
You get my Mark Cuban one. You get my Brett Favre one. And then, Anna, you get a couple of these big podcasters that you're getting me set up with.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think it just breeds more guests, right?
Oh, yeah.
And now on my footer, Anna, I can put Brett Favre.
That's
Hell
right.
yeah.
And I just think that I think that breeds more, more guests, Slummy.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean,
Aaron does a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he just did one too.
Anna just sent it to me, and I maximized it out because I was trying to. But it told me to take down some windows. But I think you sent me some prep today that he appeared on.
We played it the other day. He was talking about
No,
taking.
it was another.
No, there's another
okay.
one. There's
Okay.
another one, and it's
It was
a pretty well
something.
known.
I don't know if it was on Barstool. Do you want me to resend it to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on Barstool Sports. Pardon my take, and they made a joke about COVID, and he was freaked out.
Yeah, he was kind of like.
I don't blame him because he's like just been in the news for so much shit
but
that he didn't want to get.
these guys were kind of.
They were
trying
leading
to
the
be
witness, so he
yeah.
wanted to make sure that he would do that. He did not find that funny.
Yeah,
He would have laughed if it was off camera, but I get it.
It ended up being funny. They kind of made it a funny deal, but it started out kind of not funny. You know what I'm saying?
No, he was like joshing around, and then they said something, and then he was like, "I don't find that funny," and then they kind of pivoted out of it, and it was fine. It wasn't like it killed the mood completely. But...
No. And in fact, then he kind of was it ended up being good. As soon as I get this fucking pre-roll getting undone here.
How would you describe yourself?
I think in general I'd like to
I'd
like to present myself how I see myself. So unapologetically authentic.
I love that.
And if you like me or don't like me, that's not my concern at this point. My concern is just speaking the truth and and people say, "Oh, immunization, vaccination."
Yeah, I did. I said that a lot.
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
But
How many people do you think you killed?
See, now that's pretty.
That's a God.
His timing was off.
Yeah.
I did. I said that a lot.
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
But
How many people do you think you killed? What's your count?
How many grandmothers?
See, I
Let's
don't-
just do grandmothers.
I mean, I know you guys are fucking around. I don't find that part funny. I really don't.
Okay.
Like,
oh shit, we got John Cena.
no, yeah.
Yeah. No, it actually is one of my favorite things I was able to do off of that whole immunization thing is tweet that you should be in jail, and then I would have people who get the joke, and then there would be like a ton of people who'd be like, "Oh, you think COVID is so real? He should be in jail." And it was just my mentions would just be a mess.
And probably
Now, hold on now. Here, so at this point, man, this guy, it's real touch and go, and I think Aaron Rodgers nailed it on the response to what this guy just said.
be a mess.
And probably a lot of people said, "Fuck yeah, put him in jail."
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So I mean, I think at that
He
point,
wins
man,
him over again, like-
Aaron completely kind of breaks the ice by not taking it too seriously.
Yeah, he didn't want to
Yeah.
kill their spirit, but he.
No,
was.
I have an
Get
army.
that liar in jail.
Yes,
Get him in jail.
Get him in jail.
Yeah,
Get him in jail.
probably.
But I mean, if he's doing shit like that, man,
I've never heard a part of my take. Barstool has like 40 podcasts.
I mean,
know.
that one's kind of a bigger one for Barstool, but doesn't mean
Yeah.
it's that big because, like you said, Barstool has a
like
lot.
40, maybe.
all you
50.
got to do is say, "Hey, Aaron, Bubba the Love Sponge would love to have you on." He's a huge Packer fan. He just had Brett Favre on, and he's also most recently had Mark Cuban on. And Dion. I mean, right there.
Yeah.
Brett Favre, Mark Cuban, Deion Sanders.
And quarterback legend Dan Mikowski. I think that one hooked Brett when I told him that.
You didn't tell him that, did you?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
What do you say? I replaced that bum.
Well, I mean, he was.
Here's
he
the
came
difference.
on.
Here's the difference between Don and Brett Favre. Don told me, "Hey, I can't go on the air a lot. I can't." And Brett Favre will do any interview there is. Like, he doesn't give a fuck.
No.
So I don't know why, Don doesn't want to go on that much. You would think the guy that's not over that much wouldn't go on.
Right.
Would go on a lot to get over more. And the guy that's in the Hall of Fame wouldn't really give a fuck about going on. Right?
Pretty much.
Favre still looked good.
He did.
So anyway, Lummy, get Favre's information. Let's send him a little lumpy package.
I think he'll like that cup.
Do you think he Googled me? And
I think right after, I think he did. I think he got his interest.
I mean, there's no better way to get someone to Google you than to say, "Don't Google me."
Yeah. But I wonder, like, if he's talking to his people, he'd be like, "Man, you know what? I was on with this guy, Bubba, and he did a really good interview, and he really knew his shit." Or I wonder if he's like, "Man, I was with this guy named Bubba, and he fucking wore me out, kept me on for an hour. Fuck that guy."
No, I think Brett wanted to keep going.
Who doesn't want to talk about all the amazing things they did?
Yeah, his wife was training for her decathlon or whatever she's doing. Ironman.
That means she's out running 72 miles right now, and Brett's fucking bored.
Exactly. Right. So why would he want to get marked out by Bubba the Love Sponge?
The next time I talk to him, be like, "Hey, am I talking to you at that badass house I saw online? Is that where you are? Fuck, what do you got in that garage?"
He was in the carriage house on that one.
Yeah. Anyway, Lummy, I think I'm excited. Listen, you guys may not think that radio mentally is exhausting, but I spent. Oh, here. Hold on. I got.
Oh God.
You wouldn't believe how many notes I got. I mean, I got notes and notes and notes and notes and notes and notes and hold on and notes. I mean, I took my notes. I deep dove on the deal, just like I did when I did Mark Cuban.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, look at this one. Hold on.
And it's not like you didn't know who Brett Favre was to begin with.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I mean, I bet you didn't know that Jim McMahon backed him up for a couple of years, did you?
I did not know that until you said it the other day. You actually, that was pretty surprising to me.
Yeah. All right, man, listen, let's get on out of here. Make it a short day. Tomorrow's our last day before vacation. We'll give you another after show on that. And then we're gone Thursday and Friday. We really appreciate everybody making the last couple of days great.
Hell yeah. Two hype trains today.
Yeah, two hype trains today. Cash App, Venmo, been great. We hit over 47,000 on YouTube. I would suggest that you go.
Do you know where you're going to go Thursday?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I need to look at.
Are there any like drive-through places up there that we don't have down here? Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe there might be like a maybe a car. I don't know if they got a Carl's Jr. I don't know if they have a.
It's Hardee's.
Yeah.
But still.
Sumo, I'll have probably some little mom and pop place, but I can't do that. It has to be the whole drive-through experience.
Right.
And I might make Sumo order it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna probably put the merch crick in the back seat, and then she can tape me and. Oh no, we're gonna go live.
Yeah,
right.
Live.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go live. Maybe I'll have pork chop with me. I know that I'm going to Keith Kuhn's shop. Blitz on Thursday. I'm going to tape that. He's going to give me a tour of his shop, his race shop, and it's super fucking
cool,
badass. And I'm going to go see Gooch.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to go see. Well, I'm staying with Sumo, and we're going He's got 4 e-bikes, so we're going e-biking. And whatever. I might go out to that meat market, and no, that might get me heat with the animal people if I show cows on a. Because Blitz, when we go to that meat market, they let us go in the back and we watch them saw up the T-bones. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
But I got to think that might be. God, now I'm fucking.
You can always record it.
Now I'm getting woke. I'm woke like a bitch.
You can always record it. If it's not good, just, don't post it.
Right.
Oh, I think they might have a Portillo's.
Yeah, we have
a side note.
Oh, I just thought
one
case.
On a side note, one thing I love is when people try to threaten people on my show, you're going to come after people in my family? Because really that's what this is. So if you're a guy and you've got a cemetery full of skeletons in your closet, if you've fixed a radio contest that you've done before, if you've got ex-employees that work for you that constantly feed me information about all the bad things that go on.
Sounds like you're kind of obsessed with me.
Behind the scenes, if you've got a guy like me who may have 20 years of pictures of things that you don't want to get out there, I would not rock this boat too much.
I mean, pretty much telling on yourself, ain't you?
That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I'm pretty good and I'm staying pretty quiet, but the more you rock this boat, the angrier I get. And trust me, in time, I don't know, the time keeps changing. What are we supposed to get fired by February? Now it's March. Now I hear
No, you guys are getting new deals. God bless you. You guys got it dialed in, my friend. Lummy, thank you so much for that.
No problem, Bubba.
And everybody, thank you for all that you guys do for us.
Yes.
And we will see you tomorrow.
Bye.